Hey guys, I'll give everybody a couple of minutes to pile up in here. This is going to be a really quick live. I don't have a whole lot of time. I'm hoping to get a video out later tonight. You know, I just basically wanted to ask all this information that is piling out about the cell phone, about the cell phone data, this creator that has stood beside these people the whole time. Isn't this the same creator that was referring to Summer Wells as that girl and that effing girl just last week? Not this March the 2nd, not March the 3rd or before, just last week. You know, even when him and Candace was wearing the tinfoil hats and doing the Vedic astrology charts and doing the dowsing rods and stuff, and he was shutting down lives and things like that because people was wanting to talk about Summer, and he was just wanting to play with Candace. But now all of a sudden, because I don't know why, is it because the feds come knocked on his door and took his computer on Sunday, that now he has this sudden urgency to turn over this phone that I'm sure the TBI and Hawkins County has known that Don has had since Jump Street. Turned in. And really, what have we found out that we haven't already known? Is he just mad because Candace talked to Ernie? Is he just mad because he feels like he's losing control of the situation? What exactly is going on here? I think so too. I don't know. Um, because in the same breath he says, well, I still have lots of love and lots of mad respect for Tim Mullen. Well, you know, if you feel like he's helping Don do anything, how can you still have love and respect for this man? Answer that for me. If he's involved with Summer's disappearance in any way, how can you, even taking down cameras and stuff, how can you have respect for him in any way? And there's been myself and a few other creators that have been trying to tell everybody about Tim Mullen since word go. I was one of the first creators to bring out even what his name was. About the church, about the whole bunch of folks. I mean, I'm just not buying it. You can't 1 week refuse to acknowledge a child by name, and then 3 days later just flip the cards around. Yeah, let me turn the TV down. I'm sorry. Sorry about that. I don't watch TV that much, but the doggy does. Believe it or not, my dog watches cartoons. She loves them. When I'm gone, she watches cartoons. Um, but it's been some kind of deep dive, or it's a narcissistic attention thing, but this is the third case we've watched him do this in. Oh, you're welcome. If this was the first case that we've seen this behavior in, but it's not the first case. This is the third case. We've watched this with the Cash Garden case. We've watched him make a complete total mess in the Cal City case. And now, Summer Wells. And I've seen people all day long say, well, you know, either you or Cam have run the Cash app for Candace and Don this entire time. And he's like, oh no, I quit giving out her Cash app information when I seen she wasn't going to sober up. Well, wait, because one or the other was doing it the whole entire time. And there was a constant influx of money the entire time. And I've seen in like the last hour or so that Cash Gernon's family has decided to come forward too. Do y'all think maybe this has something to do with him finally coming forward? In Summer's cases, because Cash Gernon's family has filed something. Oh, wow. A hot air balloon ride. And people are still giving. Well, you know, earlier this morning he said that he had money in an account to have all that drywall in the house done. Well, you know, they ended up doing that drywall themselves. And Cam and Allie collected money for them to buy the drywall stuff to do it themselves. And my question is, well, what did he do with the money that he had set back to actually hire somebody to put the drywall in that house? And here's one big thing that I want to point out. Y'all go back to about 6 weeks ago. All right, well, first, y'all remember him playing something last night to where Candace was saying, I need to move from here. I need to move from here. I need to get away from here, and I don't want to look back. I never need to look back when I move from here. Or, that's not verbatim, but that is pretty close to what she was saying. Go back about 6 weeks ago. I found where there was some property bought in Washington County, which is Jonesboro, in a new subdivision, and it was bought in the Wells Family Trust. The information is posted there in that video. And then go read what a revocable trust is, and the information is there just as plain as everything. And the house is, I don't know if it's in the process of being built or they're waiting until she is divorced from Donnie or what, but it's been bought by the Wells Trust. The information is there. I posted it 6 weeks ago. And why no creator other than myself has took off with that information, I don't know. And the people that has seen it has acted like it's not there, and it doesn't matter that a house and property has been bought, and it doesn't matter, but it's there. Go back on my videos. It's been sitting there for 6 or 7 weeks now. I got so tired of telling people that it was there, I quit saying anything about it. The only thing I couldn't prove is what they were going to do with the land in Tennessee. I mean, not in Tennessee, but in Hawkins County. If they were going to keep that land, or if it was going to, if they were going to keep it for the kids, or what. Or if, I don't know. It's like in the beginning of this thing, I tried telling everybody, this whole deal with these 15, 16 people coming down from New York, this sounds like a drug deal to me or something. And now it's making sense to everybody. Well, put all that information together with what I presented in that video just 6 or 7 weeks ago with this new land that they have in Washington County. Because it's not in the name Donald Wells, so if you're just not looking under the last name Wells, you'll never find it. And it's under Wells Family Trust. And then when you go under the information, you will find that it is a revocable trust. Yeah. Well, it was interesting when I found it. But when you mention this in anybody else's chat, you get put out of there. Have no clue who set it up, but I know somebody like me or you cannot go set up a family trust for a family that we have no connection to. Somebody like MGL or somebody like that cannot go set up a trust for somebody that we have no connection to. For one, lawyers have to be hired to set up a revocable trust. Usually somebody in real estate, and a real estate attorney has to set that up. So I would be guessing it would be somebody associated with Mr. Mullen that would have to set that up. No, it's not in Kingsport. This is in Washington County, not Sullivan County. It's in Washington County. Absolutely, it would, listen to me again. It would have to be someone in real estate and real estate trust that would set it up. And who is their management teams. Who handles real estate? And then ask yourself this question. Why would somebody from the church, prophet or otherwise, involve themselves enough to give them land or a house or set up a trust or the one on Center Street belonged to him and his ex-wife. The one in Kingsport. But Kingsport is Sullivan County. They live in Hawkins County. And this new one is set up in Washington County. Well, I don't know. I know the one on Center Street, him and his ex-wife owned years and years and years ago. I don't know who exactly is in control of it now. I know that he does come back on the deed now. But also when you research it back, his ex-wife, the one that she called Grandma, comes back on the deed. So I don't know if that's something he got on the divorce. A revocable trust pretty much means that family members are already listed within the paperwork and nobody has to come forward to do a quit claim deed. It does not have to go through probate court. Yada, yada, yada. Quit claims can be done. I've never seen the house except in pictures. Never seen the house except in pictures. And now, what I'm about to say is just allegedly, and in my opinion, it makes me wonder if maybe that bunch of 15 or 16 might not have come down here with a U-Haul, maybe full of drugs, to purchase that land with, and Candace was supposed to move to U-Haul, or move to Utah. Didn't move, took the drugs, run off Jose. They left Jose to either get the money for the drugs or to take possession of the land. Neither happened. They run off Jose. The Subaru was bought with that money, with the land money. And then, oops, somebody's kid come up gone because they didn't get their land and they didn't get their money. allegedly, in my opinion, it could happen. But it could make good sense. But guys, I need to jump off here. There's a bad storm rolling through. But I've got a video coming up later tonight that has got another theory in it. It's just a little bit leaning more towards something else other than that scenario I just threw out. But y'all go back and look at that video I said about the land that I put out probably 6 weeks ago or so. But I love you guys. Thanks for subbing and thanks for sitting and putting up with me. And I'll see you guys later on tonight.